Sage Intacct has rolled out GL account reconciliations. These are for all your accounts that you know they should be zero, or you know what the balance should be, but it's not AR/AP, so it doesn't have its own aging, and it's not cash or credit cards, so there's no in-system reconciliation. So this is for prepaids, accruals, undeposited, bad debts, stuff like that. So let's see what's required to set it up. So click on the Setup Reconciliations. You'll need a document sequence. We can create that when we go to the configuration for the general ledger. So at top level, we want to make sure that in the setup configuration, we have in this top accounting section, enabled GL account reconciliations. And here's where you can create and add a new account document sequencing here. I've already got all that in, so I'll hit save. And then on here, you will have to turn it on for each account you want to do reconciliations with, just so you don't have a big long list in that screen. The requirements for this are that it has to be a balance sheet account. It cannot be mapped to any of your cash management accounts, i.e. checking, savings, or credit cards. And it can't be one of the configuration offset accounts for AP or AR or the alternate accounts for either of those two. So in the general ledger GL accounts, we can turn this on. Let's turn it on for our prepaid expenses. So we'll edit the account. And we're going to click this Enable Account Reconciliations for this account. And then we'll just select our sequencing here and hit Save. Then you're typically going to want to do this at the entity level. So in General Ledger, we'll do Account Reconciliations. And I'm actually going to do my undeposited funds account because I'm having a hard time getting it to balance to zero. So I've run a general ledger here just to see when the last time I know it was zero. I know it's zero here in the end of June, but let's go back all the way to October 2024. So I'll do a custom range, and you can do this by month if you want. But I'm going to do this for a custom range, so I'll do this through today. I'll hit View Results. This is just showing the unmatched transactions. I can show you what it looks like with the matched ones on. So I'm going to check off all of my opposing debits and credits. Just like in the regular reconciliation screen, you can flip this by all of these. I find the date the most helpful. And it's tracking up here the total that I've selected, both in debits and credits and the variance. So I'm looking for $1,000. Looks like I don't have this $1,000 somewhere in here. So let's leave that unchecked. Or I missed it. So we'll do the 37. 7. No. Let me check these off real quick. Seeing that 0. And I'm going to hit match just to, then I'll hit view results just to reduce the amount of things I'm looking at. So I'll match transactions again. View results. So as of today, my balance in this undeposited funds account is $82,500. We select everything. We're by $1,000. Let's actually see what this was. So you can click into here. See, this is a deposit summary. looks like it's an offset thing. So these are the things that aren't matched. So yeah, there's my 82.5 that we're off by. It looks like this is the $1,000 here. It's offset by this payment. Bring it back. That's where it is. We'll match it. And now if we hit view results again, it's going to show us just these two that are unmatched through today to get us our balance. So for this on the undeposited funds means I've got these two deposits that I've made the receipts for but haven't actually deposited in the bank. So good to know here. You can do this with prepaids. You can do this with your accruals. Test it out, play with it. Let us know what you think. Thanks.